So, this is me typing my name into Google. What the fuck just happened there? Alright. So, this is me typing my name into Google. Okay? And as we scroll down, there's Pazuzu's girlfriend. Okay? So, over here is Pazuzu's girlfriend, right? I got ex-girlfriend, whatever the fuck, it's fucking, that is one of Pazuzu's fiancés of death or some shit, and then let's see, and then as we scroll down a little bit fucking further, oh, you gotta be kidding me. The damn screen just froze up. Alright. So as we scroll down a little bit further, other than all these wonderful guns and it's and then look at this. Oh, here's the guy that looked a lot like this guy is the guy that I ended up getting into a scrap with. Okay? Now, yeah, it says Jason A. Levy, right? Now, I find that real fucking interesting because this is the guy that I get into a scrap with that looks a whole lot like Mike Longboat, who looks a whole lot like Paul Flores, all right? Now, I just find it real freaking interesting. Just find it real fucking interesting that this guy's picture that I end up getting into a fight with across the street right before, maybe a month or two before, the Emilio Martinez situation. I find it real freaking interesting that this person looks a lot like Mike Longboat, who then also looks a whole lot like Paul Flores. Now, Mike ends up driving a truck that looks a whole lot like Paul Flores' old truck. Wow. Why I've already posted pictures of Paul Flores and fucking Pazuzu, the serial killer known as Pazuzu. Wow. Standing fucking chummy as fuck next to one another. Wow. And then after the Emilio Martinez bullshit, which was after the bullshit with this guy, all of a sudden, on top of all of that, maybe a little bit before or maybe a little after, doesn't fucking exactly, right around that whole fucking time period, I bump into fucking Paul Flores and Ruben Flores in Long Island in their fucking rusted out truck that looks like something out of fucking Jeepers Creepers. Wow, man. Wow, man. Which then brings Gerald Schur to the scenario. Don't even recognize Gerald Schur at the time. Personally, fucking, I don't know, even if I wasn't being poisoned and drugged out of my fucking mind. But then, with everything said and done, Mike Longboat's probation officers, make him move out of my house, out of my apartment, And then 28 days later, Mike Longboat is dead from a drug overdose. What the fuck? No, seriously, what the fuck? And then, very short amount of time after that, I only got 2 months left on probation before I can go anywhere the fuck I want to go to get the fuck away from all this fucked up bullshit. No. With all the people that fucking I was calling because I had to move, due to my probation officer telling me I had to move to get the fuck away from this guy, Emilio Martinez. All the fucking people, all the agencies that I called, all the freaking, I called everybody I could. Nobody had a fucking place. But then all of a sudden, this magical place opens the fuck up. And it's like, wow, that's great. It takes the dog that I seemingly cannot get rid of anymore, or cannot get rid of. Wonderful. Oh, it's got a nice deck. That's great. Dog can go out on the deck when I freaking don't want her in the house. That's fucking great. You know what? And then don't even realize when I get here that fucking this is the house that in the front part of the house they kidnapped me when I was 4 fucking years old, and in the back part of the house they tried to kill me when I was 17 years old. Native American people, Portuguese, Puerto Rican people, maybe white. I don't know. White Puerto Rican? I don't know. But the first time, and majority of the 10 or so fucking people were black the second time. And somehow, I end up living in the fucking same house as all that. 30 years later. Wow. 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 Wow.